Are we live? Click to unmute. Oh, we're live. We're alive. Turn the noise, is that going to echo? Turn the noise, is that going to echo? Turn the noise, is that going to echo? Yes, it is. Turn the noise, is that going to echo? Yes, it is. Why have we paused? Because I paused it. That's why. Right. Should we post to campfire? Let everyone know we're here. Says he's here. Post this to campfire. How is the audio? Can people hear me? Does it need to be louder? Does it need to be quieter? Let me know. Oh, nice. Don't think we're doing bad to say I've never done this before in my life. So we got that. I think we're good. Thanks for that, Cesar. I'm hoping once this is done, the video will be available to watch afterwards. So we'll see if that works. We will see if that works. How many people are watching? We've got 8 people watching so far. Kurt in the Discord calling me a handsome bugger. Kurt says, "Oh my god, I didn't realise I knew a famous Twitch streamer. Can I have your autograph, please?" Hey, Henry's here. Hi, Henry. Kurt, you may have my autograph. James is in the chat. Alright, James, you alright? I feel like we need some music, but I don't know if I'm allowed music. Henry says, "What's your most recent hundo?" Good question. It was this Duskull, caught on the 14th. Was it caught? It was caught in the wild. I think the Go Plus got it. Anyone recognise this? The podcast background? James says cute Fampy. Where is it? Yeah. Got you on that many Christmases ago. Henry says we're doing better than the last raffle. Hopefully it's like better quality, better sound. I'm just using like my laptop audio and camera, so. Kurt says, "And a favour as podcaster. Save some ladies for the rest of us, Adam. How are we supposed to compete?" I'm only taking one. Just the one, you can have the rest. There's a Snorlax behind him as well. He says, "No, do better. I won nothing last time." Alright, well, good luck to you, Henry. There's a lot of people who've entered. Kurt has got it right though. If you have more skill, you might win more. As you can tell, I'm well prepared for Community Day tomorrow with my mini space. How many people are in the stream? How many people are watching? 15. 15 people are watching. James says, "Looks like we're barely dodging the rain tomorrow." No, I've looked. It doesn't look great, does it? Should we have a look what the weather's saying? What is the weather saying? It's a shame it's not in the morning, because in the morning it's pretty good. It's exactly when Community Day starts it gets a bit naff. Although what is BBC weather saying? It says got to head off and get some food. Can't even remember if I checked in for the afternoon meet last week. Defo did in the morning, so might not be eligible. Let's see if Kurt is on the list. No, you are not. Sorry, Kurt. What do you want saying? Cool. Good. Do you like this 32 CP Blastoise I got today? What a beast. Goodbye. What is the weather boosted? Weather's wind, yeah, so it probably won't be weather boosted tomorrow. Did catch this little guy yesterday before going to bed. Yeah, it's flying only, I think, isn't it, Rookady? Yeah, so only wind will do it. Which is no good. First time chatter. Alwyn Shark K. I snagged a shiny Lechonk this morning. I got one last night. So how about that? What about Gyarados? That's water and flying, is it? Oops. Oh dear. There's like a delay on my phone because it's connected to this, so water flying, so what's that, rain? Rain? Finn wins in the chat. His first message is Matt. It is Finn. It is Finn. Welcome, Finn. Finn has been eagerly anticipating the giveaway. It's James saying, even if Rookady had both its types, would help because it would make wind and snow, yeah. And I can't imagine it's going to snow tomorrow. Well, let's be honest. "16 people in the chat." Thought I'd be more nervous doing this, but turns out this is a lot easier than chatting to like 100 of like you in person. Lucy's in the chat. Hi, Lucy. It's sunny on Sunday, so I don't think it'll be weather boosted Gyarados. No, probably not. How do you catch a Dodonzo during this event? There's only two ways you can get it. Either in a 3-star raid or with the task win 3 1-star raids. And I think that's it. That's the only way you can get it. I've only got one, and it's naff. Finn says he can't do raid day. Boo. To be fair, Mega Gyarados, it's not that amazing. You want to be free for the next one, which is Mega Sharpedo. That'd be a better one. James says he found chatting to 100 people part suspiciously easy. It's weird, isn't it? You'd think it'd be like really scary, but it helps that everyone's so cool. Like, I imagine if it was proper strangers, maybe it'd be worse. But talking to 100 Pokemon Go trainers it's fun. It's a good laugh. Is Mega Sharpedo better than Mega Gyarados since they share the same type in Mega? As far as I've been told, it is better. I think it's better because it's a new one. And it'll also get me another platinum badge because I am one away, which will be good. How many have we got? We've got 21 people in the chat. What time are we on? 5 minutes, and then we'll start calling some names out. Henry says he won't be able to capture the Donzo. Can someone potentially trade me a spare? If I get another one, you can have one from me. I'm looking for a lucky one, if I'm honest, because I need one for me lucky decks. I would imagine when it comes out the next time, it'll probably be easier to get. So I won't worry too much if you don't get one. He says this season will do wonders for that badge, James. I imagine a lot of people will get it. Save those Dodonzos. I want a lucky one. Thanks, Lucy. If James's 7 don't go lucky, I'll take your 5 as well. So we've been chatting about for ages doing some kind of like seminar or some kind of like tips and tricks for new trainers, old trainers, where we just go through and just kind of teach you just random stuff from the quick catch to curveball throwing, different tags and stuff. There was something I taught Ollie the other day, and I can't remember what it was. But it was something that I figured everyone would know, and not everyone does. So I don't know if this would be a good format. Everyone can jump in and we can share tips and tricks on Pokemon Go. So we'll see if that works. Maybe we'll try it. Henry says, can't wait for Lucky Friends for the very last Dodonzo. We've got quite a few trades lined up that we need to get done. I hit 110 buddies today. You'll be all happy to know. What's James saying? Thinking it's finally time for some trade meetups soon after today's announcement. Yeah, so they announced on Sundays there's going to be like a trade event all day. Increased luckies, increased legendary trades, and some other bits, cheaper trades. So maybe we could set up a meetup on Sunday for that. Oh, yes, I won't shout, thanks. Is it guaranteed XL candies? I think it is. But 2 XL candies per trade is pretty mad. It's pretty good. Henry's got one best buddy. It is overly tedious. I don't know how I've done 21 buddies a day for like the past 8 months. It's very boring. It's very boring. Kez is here. Alright, Kieran. I wonder if that nickname's actually catching it. I kind of hope it doesn't, because I like me being the only person that calls you Kez. James says, I'm on 13. Going one at a time, that felt so slow. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get the platinum badge this year. I worked out today I need 188 hearts a day to get it this year, so that's probably not going to happen. Kieran says, you're the only person who calls me and I don't like it. And that's why I like calling you it. It makes me warm inside. Uh-oh. I hear a baby crying. Billy Bank's podcast is here. With the bow selector main. Didn't sound happy. Just in time for the giveaway. Cracking timing. When we put him down to bed at about 8:30, he decided just to throw up everywhere. So that was fun. James says that's the first time I've ever heard him make a sound. He does make a lot of noise. For some reason, when I bring him out to events or he's in his carrier, quiet as nothing. If you come around to the house, he is well loud. He just mumbles and screams all the time. I'm assuming Juwan's going to go up and see if he's okay. But I'm assuming you can hear him. We thought he'd eaten too much and that's why he threw up, but he's obviously fuming, missing out on the stream. Right, anyway, it's past, so should we do some winners? Where are the pins, by the way? Your microphone blocks out most of the sound that isn't your voice. Who knew? Oh, Owen's here. Hi, Owen. Right, got him. So, what are we giving away this evening? There are stickers. There's some Charizard ones, some Rillaboom ones, and some Snorlax ones. And I believe there's a Gengar. So the first 30 names, I believe we said, are going to win sticker, which I keep dropping, postcard, and the thing that you're all probably after, metal pins. Which, if I'm honest, I think these are probably the nicest ones we've had so far. We get one out too. There's Max Finale on the bottom. It's pretty nice. It's like gold. Really pretty. Kieran says apparently we win a picture of James's feet. To which Lucy's put, need. I'm assuming you meant the pin and not James's feet. Will the picture of James's feet be signed? Is the question I'm asking. Owen says last winner gets a mould of James's feet. Can go for that. Yeah, so the prizes are the first 30 names to be drawn will win a pin, a postcard, and a sticker. The next 15 will just be the pin, and then the final 10 will be a postcard and a sticker. So let's get rid of the phone. And hopefully, if I've done this right, there should be a wheel behind me. Great. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right. So we'll minimise me. Up here. So I have taken all of the names from everyone who checked in over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Yes, James, that is a lot of names. It took me forever to write them all out because Campfire doesn't let you copy paste. So I spent way too much time doing that. Right, let's go full screen on that. Maybe not. So yeah, so they're all the names. Currently sorted in alphabetical. Right, hang on, let me catch up on chat. Finn, you are on it. You are on it. Where are you? There you are. I told you you'd be included. Kieran says, where's the aeroplane adverts? Now this is back when I used to just screen record the wheel off my phone and the adverts always used to pop up as soon as the name would come up. And it was usually Jet 2. It's £5,000 for a family of 25. Lucy says she didn't check in. Mwah. Henry says, I'm cooked, I'm not winning a pin. Not with that attitude. Are you on this list, Henry? Yeah, there you go. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to shuffle this so it's randomised. We'll do it twice. Why not? Alwyn Sharky, what's your campfire or Pokemon name? And I will have a look. Habit 92. Yep, there you go. Like I say, if you checked in, you're on the list. The only people I've taken off is me and James. Everyone else is on. So should we, Owen says before we start. What are you saying, Owen? Should have brought a drink. Could do with a drink. Has everybody checked in? Yeah. Yeah, we've all checked in. Till year, already taken a pin. So I'm already sorted. Right, should we get cracking? Let's get the first name. So if anyone is joining us late, the first 30 names we're going to call out is going to get the pin, the postcard, and a sticker. So let's get cracking. Spin! Our first winner is James Connor. Now hopefully if I've done this right, that name should disappear from this list and should go in the results list. Yes. If anyone's wondering, there was 163 people that entered. So Alwyn Shark says, that's my husband. You can either share or steal it from him. Whatever works best. It was James saying, ambassadors receive one of each from the get-go. We deserve at least something after all. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll win another one. And then you can both have one then, can't you? Right, shall we go again? The second winner is RGX Ray 99. We'll do another few. Luna Lou? Luna L00? I like Luna Lou. I feel like we need some music. Eat the Rich. 1017. Can everybody hear the applause and the wheel ticks? We need boat music. Kieran says, unfortunately. Would you like me to turn the ticks down? Is it annoying people? Duck Army 13. Here he is. Duck Army 13 is in the chat. Congratulations. You won a pin? If anyone feels like subscribing to the Twitch channel, feel free. It's free, doesn't count out. Jake in a million numbers. We're interrupting Kez's evening cheese, unfortunately. Eat the cheese while watching the stream. Lil lion face. Lil lion face. Should probably just stop reading these out. Let me see if I can turn off the sounds. No sound? For anyone, if that was annoying anyone, I've turned that off. James says he knows who? What? The last one? Who was the last one that won? Lillian face. I know too. Yeah, we know most people. Look, Tricia. I feel like I know Lucky Tricia. James is lucky with Lucky Tricia. Oh, Marek. Alright, this should be our 10th winner. Winner number 10. Shawana. I need to remind me when we get to 30, I need to take note of who those 30 are. Shawana. Miss Puffy Wan Wan. I like that name. I feel like that's been in the best names you've seen in the Discord channel. Shawana. Oh, apparently that's Suze's alt, so we might have to ban that one off. I didn't realise that was the alt. With Ampro. Yeah, it might be actually. Now you say that, Kieran. This was a problem. I went through all the names trying to work out if there was any like alt accounts and stuff. So I've took the ones that I kind of recognised. Demon Hunter 306. Yeah, so we'll draw another name when we get to 30, and we'll take that one off the list. Leaks Ferdinand. Probably butchering these names. Which one are we saying is the spare account? Remind me, chat. Puppy 1-1. This one. Can I take this off the list? No, so we'll just have to remember that. Don't let me forget. Indeed, Joe. TOS. Don't use this. Don't use an alt account. I saw the cogs working with that last. Yeah, it took some time. Bishy Barnes. You know Bishy Barnes. Yeah, there's only like 2 cogs in his head, and they like grind together quite a lot. Bishy Barnes is gonna be buzzing with that win. Easy. And it stopped saying I know that person because I pretty much know everyone on this list. Finn says I ain't getting it. You never know. You never know. Big Bert, that the old. This guy I got added the other day, and it really confuses me because the next word starts with the first letter. Kind of looks like Big Butt Hurt if you look at it quickly. Apparently that's a guy called Alex. So the more you know. Foxmeister. That's the guy I was talking to you about, Joe. That came and I was like, oh, it's Joe. But it's not. You're Fox Lethal, not Foxmeister. Do 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 boop boop. Eatony. Nice. Go on the results. It did. Alright, this is the 20th. This will be the 20th. Well, I guess it's 19th if we take out that alt account. Oh, Nick. Congratulations, Nick. Right, so this is the 20th one. Habit 92. So we've got 10 more names for the big prize. The Dark Venom, that's Jake, I believe. I believe. Oh, look how close it was to getting Tom. That was close. And I think we've had a couple of wins from people in chats. Tonga! Oh, and it was the person's husband on it that we had. Bear in mind, as the names come off the wheel, obviously there's less names on the wheel, so technically you've got a better chance of winning as more names come off. Danny K. Danny K. I'm well thirsty. Should have got a drink. Should have got a drink. Baby Bell, 44. I don't know if I like Baby Bells. Not something I have that much. Wolver 1989. Giant Baby Bells, that's a lot of cheese. King Tobias. Did you order send $400 dues to America? It's a Simpsons reference. I think next time I'll look and see about getting some royalty-free music for the background. Heavy Metal Ryan. I feel like that was Terminator. Ba-bum-bum. Stevie B. Alright, how many are we on here? Two more. Two more. Says he, what's Tom's alt account called? Do we know? And I'll take it off. Shiny Ratata. You mean ratata-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta? No, I'll take that off. Thank you. If you see any overalls, just let me know and I'll slip them off. Talia says, you'll slip me a 20 if it's me on the next spin. I don't know if I can rig it. I don't think you can. So we need to do one more spin. This is for the top prize. And it is Mad Max. Not seen Mad Max in a while. Right. So that's the top 30. Okay. There's still more prizes to win. Don't they worry. So we will copy this list. Throw it on a notepad. Throw it on a notepad. Alright. And we shall name that list top 30. And we said 1 is a spare account. Right, so we have the top 30 saved. Is that a LeChonk, Kieran? Spamming LeChonks in the chat. So now if I press this clear list, will it clear everything or will it just clear the top 30? Just the top 30. It's like I know what I'm doing. It's like I know what I'm doing. I hope you're all very impressed. Right, so the next names are, so the next 15 names will win just the pin. So just the pin. Just the pin. So Finn, your name has to come up in the next 15. Let's go. We should probably look at getting some Outlaws emojis and stuff. Now I need to check. I also think this is an alt account because we do have on the list, where is it? The one who Rex, and I think that's his main account. So I'm going to assume that's an alt account. So we're not going to do that one. So let's clear the list. I did send him a message, but I didn't hear back, so I can't confirm. Kieran bought bits and it won't let me send them. Yeah, I'll probably have to send. Oh, Erin! Erin's one. Yeah, I'll probably have to set up stuff like that for sending bits and donations and whatever it is. So yeah. I wonder if Erin's watching. I would imagine this is the kind of thing she'd watch. Stick it on the TV. Oh, Finn! Look how close you were, Finn. Oh, oh, that's devastating. Roadman Tings, am I on the list? I believe you are. I'll check after the spin. Crazy Ivor Yuki. Roadman. Ah, I don't think you are. Don't look like you are, mate. Did you check in this weekend? I went through the list a few times, so he says he did. Let's just do a double check. Let's have a see. Meetups. Past. Do you know which day you checked in? Was it Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. Roadman Tings. Oh yeah, that's the point. Is your campfire name Roadman Tings? Or is your campfire name something different? Because I don't see Roadman Tings on the list. Just looking at the apps underneath, see if that says it. I don't see you, bud. No. Hang on, James. Where have I gone past it? I've looked twice now. I can't. I can't see it. There's a search function. There is a search function. I should just use that. Just realised I have a different name. Oh, it's Josh. Oh, sorry. The chat is delayed. I do apologise. Josh. The search function sucks. What's it saying? Josh 201. Oh, well, I'll just check the list. Hang on. Josh. There you go. You are on the list. Right. now we've sorted that out. We'll do another spin. Welcome. Worth a double check. Do. Bano 86. We've not had a Bano before. I feel like I've said Bano before. Might just be losing plot. Greg B. Ten more. I feel like I know that one. Isn't that Josh, I think his name is? His mate said he'd quit Pokemon Go. apparently. Stumbline. Isn't that Mad Max's wife? By the way, what we're going to do is I'll wait a month. If people don't come and collect the pins, we'll put them back in the pile and we'll redraw. Hey, Evan G's here. Evan G was the guy who 3D printed the Pokeballs, the Latias ones. So that's a nice bit of karma, getting him a pin. Quit Pokemon Go? You can't quit Pokemon Go. You can have a break, but you can't quit it. Once you're in, you're in. Simon. Ajarn Simon. Did I take off? I did. I did. Is that Zaluna? It's Josh. Wasn't that the guy we were just saying, is he on the list? Mystical Alchemist says, big up the Aquif Massive. Big up. Maybe that's the move. If you say, am I on the list? Maybe that's how you get your name brought up. Maybe. Am I on the list? See now, is it the one who mercs or is it the one who wrecks? Either way, he's only won once. So I believe that's Dale. I believe. You got me a question now. Is Kieran on the list? Have I put him as Pokebee? Have I put him as Kez? There he is. Should we put your name correct? Yeah, tell you what, if that works now and you get drawn, you're welcome. Owen's Yoda, apparently. Apparently. Lucy, if you want to be on the list, you gotta check in. You gotta check in. Hey, Sue's here. The people on the list is everyone who checked in over the GoFest finale weekend. Is this the Diddy list? Not enough oil for the Diddy list. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Nacho Lucas, that's one of those Nacho kids. There's like 2, 3 of them? 2 of them? Kieran says he'll donate 50 if Adam oils up. 50 what though? 50 quid? $50p? All this Diddy chat is making Adam thirsty. I was thirsty before, alright? Alwyn Shark says he struggled to check in for multiple events. Did I manually check you in? Finn, there's one last person to call for the pin. And it's this person. Oh, you'll be on the list then. And the final winner of the pin is Joanne, and a million numbers. And no, that's not my wife. Just to be clear. Right, so that is 15 names. I'm going to put that in a notepad. Perfect. Right, what have we got left? So the next 10 names is for the postcard and the sticker. I reckon, yeah, I reckon that's a date of birth. Oh, I didn't remove the results. Hang on, hang on, hang on. So Scotty Cos. Put that in the notepad. We'll call this last 10. Right, Scotty Cos, you are included. Don't worry, but I am going to clear this list. Just for ease of use. Pandam. But yeah, as I say, if in a month, if I've still got some pins unclaimed, if you're on the list and you didn't claim it, I'll put them back in the draw for everyone who didn't win. So you might still have a chance of getting one. We'll see. We'll see. For anyone who hasn't won anything, if you want to increase your chances next time, the more check-ins we get, the more stuff we get. So we are AG 2787. We're currently in the second to the top for merch. So I'm hoping after this quarter, which will be the end of September, TIFF, we'll be in the top group, which means we'll get more pins. But yeah, so the more you check in, the more stuff we get. So. Henry says, can I buy these off eBay? You probably can. We did look for the GoFest ones. They are quite expensive. And I'm not going to lie, when I totted up how much was in the box that Niantic sent me, I was tempted to send it all. Sell it all on eBay, make like $5,000. But that would be terrible karma. So I chose to give it all away to you guys instead. Greg says he was in the 15, so that means he's getting a pin. Congratulations. Oh. he won the postcard and the sticker. Do you think he's going to be happy with that, or do you think he's going to be fuming? James says we are cutting this very close, but I'm hoping the raid days will push us over the required number. Oh! That's the kid I gave the shiny Charmander to. The Hundo shiny Charmander, should I say. What is our check-in numbers? I think we're up to like nearly 1100. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. The only other way you can increase your odds next time is to make sure nobody checks in apart from you. But that won't be very good. Reaper. He wins everything as Reaper. Remind me, is this 15 or is this 10? I can't remember what we said. Final 10 names. Susie. I did more than 10 there, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, I just did 11 there. So the one I cleared was Susie's alt account, which doesn't count, unfortunately. Okay, so can I show you the winning list? I'll post this list up anyway. assuming you'll be able to see that. I don't know if I can. Is that right? Small? Right. So that is the top 30. So everyone on that list is winning all three: sticker, postcard, pin. The top 15 are just getting the pin. And then the last 10 are getting a postcard and a sticker. So I shall post these in the campfire and in the Discord. And obviously this video will hopefully be available for those that weren't able to watch it live. Yeah, no, says I did 11, so technically Susie was the 11th person, so orcs. I might try and find something else that I can give to her. Unless not everyone claims it. In that case, it is what it is. So yeah, so thank you for everyone. It was a little bit of something to give back. I'd love to be able to give you a pin to each and every one of you. That would be the ultimate goal. But unfortunately, they only send me so many. So that seemed like the fairest way to give them out. And the easiest way. We'd like to do it on the day, but it's quite a lot of effort doing raffle tickets and all that. So I think this might be the way to go for limited giveaways. Susie says it's all good, drop me off. Thank you, Susie, I appreciate that. I'm sure I'll have something that I can do. So, I think that's it. If people want to hang out, we can hang out for a bit longer. Still 29 people in, so if you've got any questions, feel free to throw my way. If you want to see anything on my Go account, I can pop that up. Pop that up here. If not, I'll catch you all tomorrow for Rookie Community Day. As you can tell by my storage, I'm not prepared, as always. Junlad says, how many shiny crabbies do I have? Does that include kinglers? If it does include kinglers, I have 12. If not 6. Alwyn says, on your early statement on learning seminars, I will be interested to find out more Pokemon Go since I'm always keep to learn more. Yeah, I think it'd be helpful for even the people that aren't overly new, just to run through things, tips that you might not know, things that I've picked up over the years. So I think that's something we might do. I did want to do one in person, but it means getting a venue and all that, and then making sure everyone's available. So I think this format might be the better way to go. Susan says, what the numbers for check-in monthly or for the year? I can show you that with this handy little thing that I made. So let me add this on. Give me 1 second. Not that one. That's not what we want. Doing this on the fly. There we go. Right. So to get into the top level, we need 1,500 check-ins. So these are the quarters. So we've got currently 1106. So we've got around 400 more to get before the end of September. We're already in the top, the second to top. So it's just getting that last thing. So What else have we got? 10,000 is crazy. I'm assuming that means me storage. It's 10,500 now. Mystical Alchemist says, cheers, bud. Have a good one. See you later if you're going. Greg says, loving the wall in the background. So many of you probably have seen this. This is the wall from the podcast. So this is where me and Joe record on the sofa. So yeah, there's all sorts in there. There's our podcast logo. Super Metroid. This is from GoFest 2019 in Germany. You can just see that's Trinitips' logo. The reversal, and then just there is Zoe Two Dots. So that was fun. James says, can you scroll through your best buddies? So that is buddy 5, I believe. I'll go by combat power. Oh, I need to put my phone up, actually. There you go. There's all my best buddies, James. I shall scroll through that while I read some more questions. Henry says, bye Adam, have a good night. See you, Henry. Owen says, if Krabby wasn't your favourite Pokemon, what would your next one be and why would it be Wiglet? Wiglet is pretty good. My favourite used to be Snorlax. This chap. Back in the day. It probably wasn't until Pokemon Go came along and Krabby took the spot. Henry says, why ask, you already know. Wiglet. It's very good. That's very good. James says, yes, the Necrozma raid put us over the 1100. It did. Henry saying bye. Goodbye, Henry. How do we fare check-in wise compared to the rest of the UK, or do we not have that data? Joe says, tap the sofa. Susie says, why Krabby? I mean, this is probably a good time to explain to the people that are here. I should probably put this story somewhere, because the amount of times I tell people. Krabby came about, so when I first started the game, actually, yeah, let me just answer that. Yeah, we don't have the check-in date for the other places. As far as I know, we're one of the higher ones. I know places like London get thousands more. But yeah, I think we're up there. I think we're fairly high one. So the whole Krabby thing, when I first started Pokemon Go, I said I wasn't going to power up anything unless it was a hundo. Fun enough, this is my first ever hundo that I ever got back in 2016. So I was like, yes, I said I'm not going to power anything up until I get hundos. And obviously, I didn't get a hundo for ages. So I only my top Pokemon were just by what I caught, and for some strange reason, not every, but most Krabbies that I caught were really high CP. So when I evolved them into Kingler, they were ridiculously high CP. So for the first probably, I don't know, year and a bit, my top 20 Pokemon were just Kinglers. Every single one was a Kingler. So I just put them in gyms. And then after like months of putting Kinglers in gyms, it became like a bit of a meme. And then we went to the Yorkshire Sculpture Park with the old Pokemon group, and it was a Krabby nest, and I was the only one who was buzzing. I was like, "Oh, Krabbies everywhere!" I was like, "Oh, there's 1,000 CP. Well, that's going to be a top percentile one." And the meme just continued from there. Like, he just slowly worked his way into my favourite spot. So that's the Krabby story. So yeah, have we got, how many people are still here? Still got 18 people. Anyone got any more questions? Any ambassador questions? Any Pokemon Go questions? Owen says that's a wholesome story. Thanks. I probably have like thousands of Pokemon Go stories of stuff that's happened over the years, encounters that I've bumped into, places I've been, people I've seen. So Tilly says, what made you start wanting to run the Wakefield group, or did it just fall into your lap? Now that is a long story. Um, so I was part of a Wakefield group. When the game first came out, there was probably like 5 or 6 Wakefield groups that were all rivaling each other. It was quite a nasty community, really. Everyone was kind of like arguing with each other and didn't like certain groups. So the main one I was in just fell apart. Long story short, my wife got booted out, and then I got booted out. So I set up a Discord group for like the 5 or 6 people who got booted out, just so we could chat and organise raids. And then over the months, people would just be like, "Hey, I've heard you've started up a group," and I'm like, "No, it's not a group. It's just a chat thing." And they were like, "Can I get in?" I'm like, "Well, if you want to do, you can." And then before we knew it, we had more than the main group, which was awkward for a little bit while that other group was still running. But thankfully, over the time, they kind of got bored and that disappeared, and I just kept growing and growing. And then once we hit the ambassador program, it just shot out of nowhere. It's crazy. So it's kind of an accident. I always said in the other group I don't want any admin roles. I didn't want to do any. I just wanted to play the game. So if you'd have told me back then what I'll be doing now, I would not have believed you. Joe says, "Do you have any more nicknames?" I've got plenty of nicknames, Joe. Someone not going to mention any. Kieran says, "When will you spend your bloody Stardust?" Which I will. Maybe when I get to 100 million. I do spend some of it. Like I've got some stuff that's powered up. See? Owen says, "How can I report an ambassador for sexual harassment?" James? Krabby's got his claws in me. Yeah. Kieran says, "Max something now." Can I pick what it is? If I can pick what it is, I'll max something out for you. Joe says, "And what name did they give you?" I don't know what we're talking about. James says, "And now we have 4,000 members." I don't know if we're actually at 4,000 yet. I think we're close. 4,000 was my goal to hit this year. Ooh, we're close. Nearly. Tilly says, "Thanks. You're welcome." As I said, that story, that is a long story, Tilly. There's a lot more to it. So maybe I'll do that one day. We'll sit down and go through the full. To be fair, we spoke about it on the podcast of doing like a full episode on the history, the full history of Wakefield and Pokemon Go. So we might do that. Joe says, "When will you wear wigs?" I won't wear wigs, but I did get sent this the other day. It's a Niantic hat. It says Niantic on the side. I'm not really a hat person. I'm assuming that they're just trying to get rid of all the merch before Scopely takes over. So, where are we up to? Where are we up to? Kieran says, "You said that about 50 million. I did say that. I did say that. And then I didn't spend the Stardust. When did the ambassador stuff start? That is a good question. It started 4 years ago. Let's have a look. Does not say. I want to say 4 years, but it started on the Silver Road before it moved over. Oh, it says July 2022. So that's closer than I thought it was. So yeah, I think I got in probably a month or two after it started, so I was probably one of the first ambassadors. I think I was the second in the UK. James says, I spent too much Stardust this week, went down to 800k. I don't know if I've got a hundo Rowlet, Kieran, that's the problem. Oh, I do. Oh, it's a costume one as well. Owen says, is there a search string for gens? I think there is. I don't think it's as simple as you want it to be, though. I think you have to put in 1-151, and that will give you everything in Gen 1. And then obviously for Gen 2, you'd go 152 to whatever, and so on and so forth. Joe says, that's why you burn. Don't know what that means. It seems like an outlaw channel might be in higher demand than first thought. Oh, an outlaw, yeah, we should do that. We should do that. Because I mean, there's so much stuff that's happened over the years that we've been going. It's yeah, it's mad. Alwyn Sharks is hoping to get enough XL candy tomorrow to max a shiny D-Max Corviknight. It's naff, but I like the shiny. You might pick up a better one. You might pick up a hundo tomorrow, you never know. Is there any Pokemon that you wish you had? Is there anything that I'm missing? I'd love another Kubfu. Because I've only got the one. But I'm assuming that'll come out at any point soon. I would imagine it's probably a shiny that I'm missing. Yes. I wanted this shiny. Where is it? I wanted one of these shiny back in 2020, and I hunted it for hours and hours and hours, and I never got one shiny, and it's never going to come back. I'm devastated. Kieran says must be nice. Oh, you don't have a hundo Rowlet, do you? You'll get one eventually. Owen said he figured it out. You type the region. Ah, so if you just put in Kanto. It works. That's nifty. They came back briefly. Yeah, I think they were within eggs or something, or 7Ks, something like that. Every day is a school day. Yeah, say that again. It's either work, Discord, Pokemon Go event. Yeah, when I think they were in eggs, I believe. I have 4 hundo Rowlets, just not the costume one. I think I've still got one spare for you that I've saved for a lucky trade. Rowley. Costume. Yeah, I got two left for you. I'm saving them for when we go lucky. Owen says, right, I'm off. May see you tomorrow. Mrs. wants a bump photo shoot. Where are you going for your bump photo shoot? There is one on Wood Street that I went to. It was pretty good. And Brandon's got 70 saved for him. Yeah, I sent you loads and none of them went anywhere good, so I thought I'll save 2 just in case. Hey, good luck, Owen. Is it a 3D one? Is it a 2D one? Right. I mean, there's still 17 people here. How long have we been going for? An hour and 20 minutes. And I'm still thirsty. All kids are 3D. Unless you put them in a press machine. A 2D, baby. You knew what I meant. Hey, Kieran, do you want to see something funny? I have a pegboard in front of here, so I have pegs that I have with just random stuff. Uh, Kieran's just chilling on one. So that's just what's staring at me every time I'm sat at my desk. My only goal for tomorrow is to get a lucky rookie D. You probably get one. You'll get one. Technically, that's a 2D, Kieran. So there. When the drop for Pokemon. It's you, Kieran. It's 2D, Kieran. I was going to say, Joe, if you're still in the chat, I was like, did you want to present this with me tonight? But it was a bit short notice, so maybe next time you can present with me. I don't know how we're going to do the stickers, by the way. I think it'll be first come, first served. Just ask for which one you want. I've got more Charizards than the other ones, but Alwyn Shark wants a Gengar. The Gengar is pretty cool. As if you have a Shundo Rookidee already. It's crazy. Gengar, yeah. What's everyone's favourite G-Max form? Charizard is pretty cool. Shall I get the release ones from the decks? A big man Blastoise, yeah, with all the million guns on the back. It's a pretty beast. They're into G-Max Rowlet, is there? Yeah, Snorlax is cool. The big island on it. I think like the OG Pikachu is pretty cool though. Oh, and who can forget this beast? Bubblebeard boy. He's a beast. When are we going to get Shadow Krabby? Yeah, G-Max Meowth is pretty good. I'm assuming that'll be next year for the 10th anniversary of that event. I don't really care for the Galar ones. I don't feel like these are amazing. They're a bit silly. Oh, don't tell me that, James. I don't believe it was. I never. Yeah. Yeah, probably for the 10th anniversary, says he. Wouldn't surprise me. Hmm. Italian's alright. It's okay, I guess. Right, does anyone else have any final questions? I'll take a few more and then I'm going to go get a drink because I'm parched. Proper parched. Which drink you got? I ain't got a drink. I got nothing. I'll probably just get some water. I mean, to be fair, I say I don't have a drink. I've got a fridge like right underneath me, which is filled with beer. I could have just had a beer. Drunk stream. But no, I'll probably just get a big glass of water. Outside of Pokemon, do you play any other games? I did. And I had a baby. But yeah, I used to play all sorts. We've just started playing Minecraft again, me, Joe and Joanne. We're doing like a Tuesday night thing once Nathan goes to his grandparents. Kieran says, when you come back to Apex, I don't know if I will, mate. I used to play Apex pretty much daily for about 6 years. And then I quit last season because they messed up the battle pass. I don't know if I can go back to it. But yeah, what else do we play? It's mainly PlayStation games, really. I think on my list of games I want to start is God of War, Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2. F the battle pass, come back for ranked. Ranked sucked though, mate. Ranked was so bad. I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. What's that Kojima game as well? I want to play that. I've had that downloaded for a while. I always forget the name of it. But yeah, so I do play lots of other games. Some of my favourite games you will see in the background. There's Mirror's Edge, Last of Us, Skyrim. That's Infamous. Assassin's Creed. Crash Bandicoot. That's Battlefield, more Last of Us, Assassin's Creed. Oh, Mirror's Edge. I never played the second one, was it Catalyst? But the first one was a brilliant game. Kieran's going. Night, Kieran. Thanks for joining. Death Stranding. That's it. Yeah, I've had it downloaded for about 2 years. I just haven't had the... The problem is now is just starting games. It seems daunting. That's the problem with it. Right. How are we going to call it? We've done what we needed to do. I feel like that was a pretty successful first stream. Never really done it before. So I think that went well. Kingdom Hearts 2, James started. Couldn't get into it. Yeah. Never tried a Kingdom Hearts. I guess the closest to it would be... What was that game on Vita? Where you got like a 1,000,000-year prison sentence and then you had to like work the years off. What's that game called? Can't remember. But that's probably the closest I'd get to it. Cool beans. Right, well, thank you very much for everyone for joining. Night, Susie. I'll see you all tomorrow for Community Day. And now I'm going to try and figure out how to upload this video to YouTube. Freedom Wars. That's what it's called. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to get something to drink. I am going to empty the storage because I'm clearly not ready for tomorrow's Community Day. So I will see you all later. Thank you for joining, and I will see you later. Bye.